In this video, we're going to go over creating an Excel resume, or really just creating a resume for you to be able to go out there and get a job with your newly developed skills that you've learned and you developed through this particular course. So let's go ahead and jump into how to create a resume using your newly developed skills. Okay, so now depending on where your experience is at, if you came into this course with a previous background in Excel and perhaps you've worked with it before and you previously were kind of a beginner, and now that you've gone through the course, you're now an expert and you have that expertise of being able to utilize different shortcuts, different tips, different tricks, right? Different strategies within the actual Excel dashboard, right? So depending on all of that is how you're going to put together your resume. So what you always want to do when you're creating your resume is that you always want to be accomplishment focused or end results focused. You always want to talk about what you did, how you went about it, right? Any type of, personal contributions that you've done to lead to successful completion of a particular project, or, whatever that may be. But it needs to be things where you did XYZ, you accomplished XYZ, you improved, this and that, or whatever that may be, right? That's going to be the biggest thing. Now, what you can also do to get some experience, if you don't have really any experience and you're just kind of starting out from scratch, but you've taken this course, and so you have those skills, you just don't have that experience, is go out there and get some, freelance jobs that we're going to walk through here in the next lessons here in this particular section. Go out there, get some freelance gigs, get some work under your belt, even though the job that you may get may be $10, $50, very low cost that you're going to get paid. However, that experience is going to be invaluable and you'll be able to put that on your resume, right? That you were a freelancer. So very important here to be able to position yourself accordingly so that you have the best opportunity to separate yourself from the competition and to position yourself as that expert in your field. This is pretty much where you are selling yourself. And so think of it as creating a certain perception of who you are, what you're able to accomplish, of the value that you bring to the team or to an organization or whatever that may be, right? Because hiring managers ultimately don't just want to see a list of job duties or what you're responsible for. I mean, I've seen this all the time. People don't do the proper research on how to be able to put together a resume, and they end up just listing a bunch of responsibilities or duties that they had, right? When nobody wants to see that. People want to see, X accomplishments, X results were because of what I did and how I went about it, and, X, Y, Z and ABC, right? Because they want to see how you can make a difference in the new position at their organization. And we're going to go into, in the next lessons here, we're going to go into some of the other things you can do that you can add into your resume, as far as being able to, create a personal brand, create a website, right? And do all these different things that are really going to help you set yourself apart. And so a lot of different things you can do to be able to position yourself as that, expert in your field, and really as somebody who isn't just, another person with a resume with experience. You actually have a lot more to offer because, you are active on social media, because you have a website, because you have some personal branding, right? That's what companies, what businesses, employers are looking for, that are going to be outside the box, right? Because pretty much anybody out there can have a resume and just have, the experience on there, and, that's going to be it. And then they're just going to get thrown into a pile of, a ton of other candidates out there that are pretty much the same. But when you can really position yourself as, yes, you have the experience, yes, you have, XYZ, you have these accomplishments, but also you have all of these other things that set you apart, which is that personal brand, that online presence, right? So really think about some of the different things that you can do to really set yourself apart from the competition, and understand that we're going to go through also, like I said, in the next lessons, a variety of different things that you can do to really build your perception and position yourself as that expert and really set yourself apart from your competition. So that's going to be it here for this one, and we'll see you on the next one.